This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Gutter Diamond. Welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. No, we're not doing that. It's a birthday girl this time for December the 12th. And this woman is one of the best analysts in tennis, still working for ESPN. She's only 60 years old. I thought she was much older than that. But anyway, yeah, she's won 3 Grand Slam titles in her career. She was the WTA Tour champion in 1980 and the year-ending championship in 1981. She's still the youngest U.S. Open female singles champion at 16 and the youngest inducted into the Tennis Hall of Fame at age 29. 29, really? Anyway, she won 30 singles titles, but unfortunately injuries and an accident would ruin her career. She's Tracy Austin. So Tracy Austin had a great baseline game. That's what most people did. So anyway, at age 14, she actually won her first professional singles title at the Avon Futures event in Portland. She couldn't accept the prize money because she was an amateur still. But when she went to Wimbledon in 1977, she got to the third round, losing to Chris Evert. Of course, that 1977 Wimbledon was actually the big one that saw Virginia Wade win the title, giving Great Britain a women's singles title. Anyway, Austin got to the U.S. Open in her debut in September 77 and got to the quarters, but lost to Betty Stovey, the 5 seed. Anyway, Austin would turn professional in 1978. While as an amateur, she couldn't accept any money, and she won her first professional title at the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix of Germany. She would win in Tokyo and Washington, which was huge. Austin even got to the quarters of the 1979 Wimbledon tournament. Well, she beat Billie Jean King, but got to the semis and got knocked down flat by Navratilova. However, Austin would do her job in the 1979 U.S. Open by winning the competition. Her path was huge. She was the 3 seed headed to the tournament. She took down Madruga of Argentina, Andrea Jaeger of the U.S., Kate Latham of the U.S., Kathy Jordan of the U.S., and then in the quarters she took down Hanika of Germany in straight sets, beat Navratilova, which was a shock, in the semis. And then in the finals, she took down Chris Evert 6-4, 6-3. So Tracy Austin was the 1979 Women's U.S. champion at 16 years, 9 months. It was unbelievable. And Chris Evert was looking for a 5-peat of that tournament. Austin had taken down Everett's streak, but she also took down another streak. 125 straight matches, winning on clay. Winning in 3 sets in Italy. Anyway, she was named the Associated Press's Female Athlete of the Year for 1979. And in 1980, she lost the semis in Wimbledon to Yvonne Goolagong, which was shocking because Goolagong, everyone thought her days were past, but she did win the 1980 title. Austin was the number 1 seed and looked good, but lost to Chris Evert in the semifinal. So Austin couldn't believe it. For 21 weeks, she was the number 1 singles player and all that. She did win the mixed doubles title with her brother, John, becoming the first brother-sister team to win a Grand Slam title together. Anyway, chronic injuries would ruin Austin as early as 1981 and all that. So she did what she could. Austin faltered to Pam Shriver in the Australian quarterfinals. All that, but Austin still won the year-end title and was named the Female Athlete of the Year by Associated Press again. Unfortunately, Austin's effectiveness would ruin her with back injuries and all that. Billie Jean King took care of her in the 1982 Wimbledon quarterfinals. So she had to play sporadically because of injuries and all that. Unfortunately, a near fatal car crash happened in 1989 in New Jersey. A van from the opposite direction crashed into her driver's side. She suffered a bruised heart, a bruised spleen, a sprained back, and a shattered knee. Yeah, a bruised heart will ruin it too. But she was still named to the Tennis Hall of Fame at age 29. She tried another comeback and all that. She looked okay, but, she retired by June 94. Austin's older sister Pam and her brothers Jeff, Doug, and John were professional players and all that. She's married. She has 3 sons. Brandon plays in the professionals thing. So anyway, Austin has worked as a commentator since retiring for the French Open and the U.S. Open. And she worked for Australia's network to cover Australian Open and then participates in BBC's Wimbledon coverage. And she worked for Tennis Channel. I thought she was still with ESPN. But anyway, Tracy Austin, every year since 2004, has been part of the Canadian coverage of the Rogers Cup, either with CBC or now with Rogers Sportsnet, which is pretty cool. All that. So anyway, yeah, she won 2 Grand Slam singles titles, 79 and 81. I mean, that's hard to do. She did win the mixed doubles with her brother John to take down 2 Aussies. So she did okay, 30 titles. That's not bad. I think she would have been much better if she was not injury prone. I'm just saying, Tracy Austin's a good tennis commentator, like Pam Shriver. Maybe I'm getting the 2 mixed up with my ESPN stuff, but still, she's still fantastical. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.